Greek mythology is built on a cycle of brutal successions. Uranus imprisoned his children. Cronus castrated Uranus and then swallowed his own children to prevent a coup. Finally, Zeus overthrew Cronus to claim the cosmos. But the crown came with a cost. Haunted by prophecies that he too would be overthrown, the king of the gods isolated himself in his highest chambers. He saw treachery in every shadow, stopped sleeping, and swallowed his first wife, Medes, out of pure fear. The rest of his family mirrored this broken behavior. The deities who filled his halls spent their immortality fighting amongst themselves and playing vindictive games with mortal lives to settle petty grievances. Mount Olympus was a gilded cage. Its halls were populated by anxious, selfish rulers, constantly guarding their supremacy against the next inevitable threat. To find genuine stability in this mythology, we must leave the high peaks and step into the silver light of the nighttime wilderness. Here we find Artemis. She is calm, entirely independent, and completely detached from the frantic politics of her family. Understanding the full reach of Greek power requires looking past the lightning of Zeus and into the quiet, untamed shadows of the forest. As a direct daughter of Zeus, she is a full Olympian. The divine, immortal fluid known as ichor flows directly through her veins. She shares this lineage with her twin brother, Apollo, yet her behavior sharply diverges from the loud demands of the other deities. This map shows how the Olympians divided the universe after winning their 10-year war against the Titans. Zeus took the sky, Poseidon the sea, and Hades the underworld. Within this ecosystem, Artemis claimed two highly specific domains. She presides over the mysterious night sky as the goddess of the moon, and she governs the active physical realm as the goddess of the hunt. Combining the quiet observation of the moon and the sharp precision of the bow makes her the ultimate protector and nurturer of nature and wild animals. She derives her formidable strength from self-reliance and isolation. She has no need to politically dominate her peers to secure her status. We can see exactly how she wields this strength during the third labor of Heracles. King Eurystheus ordered the hero to capture the Cyrenean hind. This was a sacred deer belonging to Artemis, famous for its bronze hooves, golden antlers, and its ability to easily outrun a flying arrow. The task required immense endurance. Heracles tracked the creature for an entire year across the rugged, sprawling lands of Greece and Thrace. He finally managed to capture the exhausted animal while it slept. But on his journey back, his path was intercepted by Artemis and Apollo. When Hera felt disrespected, she drove Heracles mad. When Zeus felt threatened, he swallowed people whole. Artemis, standing before the man who had just poached her most sacred creature, simply stopped and listened. Heracles explained that capturing the deer was a required penance for the tragic deaths of his family. Hearing this, Artemis showed reason and spared his life, but she enforced absolute boundaries by demanding the immediate, safe return of her animal once the task was complete. This encounter reveals a goddess who prioritizes clear boundaries over the impulsive wrath common in her family. If you cross into her territory and threaten her domain, she remains entirely uncompromising. She operates outside the traditional needs of her peers. She does not require the constant validation of the other gods, nor does she need the loud worship of human cities to maintain her divine strength. Set against a familial backdrop of deeply broken, anxious deities, she stands alone as a perfectly balanced force. Her realm is deeply beautiful and nurturing to those who respect it, but it turns instantly lethal to anyone who invades it without permission. Artemis functions as a study in untamed independence, representing a version of power that exists entirely for itself. To explore the hidden strengths and dark truths of the other gods, subscribe and join us for the next episode.